Merry Christmas, Doka! This is your Christmas present that I've been working on in the shadows for like 2 weeks, maybe. Honestly, just a few days, but it kind of spanned over 2 weeks because of procrastination, but whatever. The viewers who aren't Doka that watch this later are third wheelers. This is just a purely me and Doka conversation. But then again, I'm going to be kind of talking like this is a normal video, so whatever, don't worry about the details. For the third wheelers there who don't know Doka, Doka is one of my best friends, and this is him. This is what he looks like. Look at him in all of his glory with his very floofy, fluffy hair. You're probably wondering, Sunday, what is this glorious, fabulous Christmas present that you've been working on for 2 weeks? Well, my friend, I am turning you into a VTuber. Well, a persona that has a VTuber-esque design. Now, every time that I draw Doka, his hair is slightly different every time because I can't draw fluffy hair for the life of me, and today is not going to be one of those days that I draw it correctly. Now, for this design, I knew that I wanted to make him into a kitsune person. Yeah, because he loves foxes, and I also love foxes. That's another thing that we have in common, and it's kind of scary how much we have in common, but whatever. Here's me struggling with hand because I wanted to draw it in a clawed position, but I end up scrapping it later, so just don't pay attention to it. Now, I skipped the actual clothing design part. I don't know why. Either I recorded it and I lost the footage, 1, or I deleted it, 2, but it's fine, I'll just explain what I did. And as you can see, the outlining is not what it looks like on the sketch because I decided to change the hair for the 50th time. Whatever. And you're probably wondering, Sunday, why are you using this watercolor brush and why are you making his hair black? Well, my dear friend, this version of Doka is going to be a watercolor and Japanese inspired kitsune. Japanese watercolor inspired kitsune. Yes, that makes sense. Basically, I took inspiration from the game Okami, which has a very stylized art style with Japanese ink art, if that's what you call it. I don't know what it's called exactly, but basically that's what he's gonna be like, but with watercolor, because he likes to use the watercolor brush in Clip Studio Paint, so I was like, I could do that, put it in his design, you know. Here I was gonna make wispy ear thingies, but I decided against it because it kind of looked weird, so just ignore that. And if you couldn't tell, this entire design is just going to be grayscale, so no dark brown hair that he usually has, even though He wishes he had black hair, so I guess that works in the end. This is basically what I was going for with the design. I did this kimono type thing where there's an undershirt that's sleeveless, that's like kimono style, and then you got the waist wrap thing. I don't know what any of this is called, by the way. I'm just Japanese inspired stuff. Yeah. And then he's got this kimono jacket. And I tried to morph the Japanese style with stuff that he usually wears in real life, which is like jackets, boots, stuff like that. So his overcoat kimono thing has a collar. I don't know what it's called exactly. I don't know what anything's called in this. Just ignore me. But it kind of looks like the color of a normal overcoat thing that he usually wears. So I'm gonna say thing a lot in this. So yeah. Then I gave him this rope tie thing for the 50th time that has these beads and these little puffs. What are they called? I really do not know anything, do I? But basically, yes, at the end of the rope, it's going to be tipped in black, so it kind of looks like the tip of a brush. And then I decided to tip his fingers in black, that, well, fading to black. Gotta get that more inky watercolor vibes. And his overcoat kimono thing is going to be fading into black, and I was going to put clouds on it and scratched it, and then I went back in and did the clouds again because I didn't like how they looked originally. And you're also probably wondering, where is his lower half? Well, in the designing process, I was struggling so much with the shoes and the pants. I didn't know what I wanted, so I just decided to go ahead and start outlining the upper half of the body that I was already confident with and liked. And then I went on to the lower half of the body after I colored everything from the upper half. You can't really tell because things are kind of crowded on the face, but I did give him black eyeliner because he likes black eyeliner, and I made it kind of Zhongli vibes because, well, he also likes Zhongli, so everything works out in the end. Everything has a purpose here. I decided to keep his eyes, his seafoam green, blue color, because, I don't know, I just like the color of his eyes, so I decided to keep the color. I did try to make it still of an inky type style. Now we move on to the lower half. As you can see, I pretty much erased everything and started over again. At the recording of this video, in Genshin, Goro came out and his pants, I liked his pants and I decided to incorporate that into the design. I actually wanted to do something like that originally with the little puffed out pants, but I couldn't find reference for the life of me when I was originally doing and working on the design. So yeah. And for his design on the pants, I was going to put clouds to match the kimono overcoat, but I decided to make little lavender flower designs because that's his favorite flower, and we both like flowers. That's another thing we have in common. Kind of getting scary at this point, like I said. And for his shoes, I tried to merge his boots with the ropes and stuff that are on his design. I tried to pull a Toma boot design where you merge Western and Eastern styles into one pretty much. And then I ended up redoing his kimono to match his pants, to put the lavender there instead of the clouds because, you know, F clouds. But yeah, here he is in all of his glory. I hope you like him, Doka. I hope you like yourself. You can do whatever you want with this design. You can throw it in the trash if you don't like it. You can update it and make some tweaks to it. You can contact an actual VTuber modeler and become a VTuber yourself. I don't know. Do whatever you want with it. It's yours. Have it. Take it. Love it.